Makers. I thought that since we're all stuck at home, you all might like me to read you a story. I'm hoping to make some videos about different art books that I've got here, followed by a quick short project that we should be able to do with just pencils, markers, things like that. So here we go. Today's book is Life Doesn't Frighten Me, poem by Maya Angelou, and paintings by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Bad dogs barking loud. Big ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Mean old Mother Goose, lions on the loose, they don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing flame on my counterpane, that doesn't frighten me at all. I go boo and then make them shoo. I make fun, way they run. I won't cry, so they fly. I just smile, they go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys fight, all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park, strangers in the dark. No, they don't frighten me at all. That new classroom where boys all pull my hair, kissy little girls with their hair in curls, they don't frighten me at all. Don't show me frogs and snakes and listen for my scream. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Not at all. Not at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. The end. All right, so let me get ready for our project. Here we go. Okay, makers, let's get started. I'm going to use a plain paper, but you can also use any kind of found paper. So for example, I've got this scrap of newspaper. Basquiat often didn't have much money to spend on fancy canvases or things like that, so he would use things that he found, like fence parts or all kinds of things, and he would put them in his paintings. So it's okay if you use just a random scrap of leftover paper. We're gonna start, well, we're gonna need pencils, and then I have just a handful of random color markers, and I have a handful of random color crayons, and then I also have a black marker. And that's what we're gonna use for our project today. To start, I'm gonna do some things kind of like Basquiat would do. I'm just gonna doodle and scribble. So I'm gonna pick a color, maybe a lighter color, start putting some scribbles in. I might pick a different color and put in some words. Basquiat liked to add words that would tell a story, or sometimes they wouldn't even make sense if you just read them. So I'm gonna just put in some M's for Miss Megan. You can put in what you want. And I'm doing them all over on my paper. And that's gonna be a good start. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna get my pencil out, and today we are actually going to draw our own version of this T-Rex. So ready? Pencil. I'm gonna start with a head shape. A head shape is gonna be like a rounded, sideways triangle. And then underneath that, I'm gonna do a body shape, which is gonna be like a tall oval. Then I'm gonna give this guy 2 feet. So I'm gonna do 1 leg, and I'm gonna do another leg. And for the toes, on this one, I'm gonna go big and little sideways lines. And then his foot is sideways, so I'm not gonna see every toe. I'm just gonna go something like this. Boom. For this foot though, I'm gonna give him wide, longer lines like this, and then think about making a weird M. So up, down, up, down. Now he's got 3 pointy toes. Up on his body, I'm gonna come down from his body off to the side, put in this nice long dinosaur tail. You can make yours go down farther than this, all the way down, curve it, whatever you wanna do. Next, I'm gonna give him 2 little dinosaur arms. So 1 and another one, 2, like that. And 2 little dinosaur hands. You can make them claws, you can make them just round, up to you. I'm gonna go back to this face now though, and put in eyes, 2 oval eyes. And right now he's just got a head, but I'm gonna give him a jaw that's open. So I'm gonna turn this into an open face. So I'm gonna kind of slice it in half and come around like a sideways backwards C and down and around like that. Good. Okay, so now we have our basic dinosaur shape. Our next step is to decorate him. I'm going to make mine black, but before I color him in black, I want to decide where I want bright color things. Because these are markers, I can't put a light color on top of all black. So I'm going to start drawing in things like spikes, coloring his eyes, tracing where I want the teeth to go, things like that. I'm also going to be adding a crown and decorating all of that on here. So first I like that red outline that he's got on his tummy. So I'm gonna just draw that in. I also like that stripe that he had on the front, but instead of yellow, I wanna do mine green because green's my favorite. Green. I'm gonna do one over here too. And over here, I like that there's an outside one right here. I'm gonna do that, but this time I'm gonna do it in pink. Okay. I'm gonna give him, let's do orange eyes today. So orange eyes. But I like that they had an outline in that picture. I'm gonna give mine a cool green outline, just for fun. Spikes, I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing those on. Think zigzag, up, down, up, down, up, down. All the way to the end of the tail. You can color yours in if you want to, or you can leave them white. I'm gonna do this orangey on most of them. But I think I also want to make some that are yellow. Kind of getting lighter as he goes to the end of his tail. And I might put in just a little like scribble of pink here. Cool pink shape. And I'm gonna fill in around his mouth with this red, except for his teeth. All right, now last I'm gonna add my black. So I'm going to outline my shapes. If I used crayons in the background, the cool thing about that is that they might show through a little bit on my marker. I don't know if you can see it very well, but right here, I have a red M, and it's actually showing through my black marker. It looks pretty cool. I think that my marker's running out, But instead of going to get a fresh one, I kind of like how scratchy it looks. It almost makes it look painted. Again, Basquiat didn't have money for a lot of fancy new art supplies, so he would have used all of his stuff until it was absolutely 100% all gone. Some spots I might not even fill in very well at all. I might leave it kind of an outline, and just a little gap like this little foot. Oh yeah, I like that scratchy black marker. All right, now that I'm done with my dinosaur part, I'm going to go ahead and give him a crown. Basquiat liked to think of himself as the king, and this is a T-Rex, which means it's the king of the dinosaurs. So a crown is really pretty simple. Right above his head, I'm going to go a flat line and across, and then I'm going to give it an up and an upside. And then this time, instead of thinking of an M, I'm going to think a W. So I'm going to go down, up, up. And then I'm going to fill it in with my orangey, however I want. About like that. And then if I wanted to make it even a little more fun, I might go in with some color in just a few spots around my dinosaur, overlapping my scribble scrabbles and my letters. He would have done this with paint, maybe made it drippy, maybe made it mixed up colors. So I can do it with more than one thing. Basquiat also had a special signature that I might sneak in here. And it was a circle, 2 eyes, and a mouth with teeth. Like that. And that's it. That's our Basquiat inspired drawing for the day. Hope you enjoyed the book. Hope you enjoyed the drawing. See you later, guys.